15 years. It has been 15 years since the YouTube channel Smosh was made by Anthony Padilla and Ian Heckox, with the channel being the first to hit 10 million subscribers, which made it the most subscribed channel at the time. PewDiePie, who only had 7.2 million subscribers when Smosh had 10 million. This video is going to cover the rise and fall of Smosh, so hold on to your iPhone X, 11 Pro X 247 because it's going to be a bumpy ride. The earliest screenshot of Smosh goes back to December 2007, which made the channel 2 years old, and in those 2 years they had accumulated 65,000 subscribers. Decent numbers for sure, only being 2 years old, but this was just the beginning for them. The content they were making back in 2005 was just Ian and Anthony making random skits to their channel. I should probably mention their first video on their channel, but what much is there to say? It pretty much speaks for itself. So we can say for the years between 2005 to 2010 was just skits with friends, and Ian and Anthony getting creative with their work. Like when they created their first series on the channel called Boxman, with the first episode being released on the 21st of June 2006, and it was a rap song about how this box person has a sad life. Honestly, if you didn't cry to this, do you even have a heart? Like, ask yourself that before you go to bed. Do I have a heart? So going over the years of Smosh from the year 2007 to 2010, we can see they had 234k subscribers in 2008 and getting over 700k in 2008. Throughout this time, they were still producing low quality but good at the time skits for the channel. 2009 was a good year for Smosh because this was the year they had finally hit 1 million subscribers. On the 28th of August 2009, they had made a video thanking everyone for this massive milestone they had accomplished. But at the time they weren't the most subscribed, that position still had belonged to Fred. Hey, it's Fred! Who had reached 1 million subscribers 4 months before Smosh had. And it's also to why they said this in their 1 million subscribers special.
Please, let me go on break!
No, don't break until you make us pass Fred!
But the year 2011 was where things got interesting for Smosh. Ian had stated that he had sold Smosh in 2011 for a stock Alloy Digital in 2011, which then merged with Break Media, which was created in 2008, and that was the company that eventually became Defy Media in 2013. Ian had stated that in 2011 they wanted to be a part of something that was bigger than themselves, which at the time probably thought to be a good idea for the channel and their careers to be online entertainers. The whole point of Defy Media was that it was going to help Smosh achieve things that would have been a lot harder for a normal channel at the time, such as better equipment, cameras, mics, and extra actors for the skits they were producing. Ian had stated in the Cold Ones podcast that he was hoping that they were going to grow them into something bigger, and then he explains to how they pushed them to do things that they weren't exactly happy to do.
We saw an opportunity to make Smosh into something that was bigger than just two boys making videos in a bedroom.
Right.
And in order to do that, we needed support. So we sold Smosh to a company called Defy Media. The hope was that they would be able to give us the support to grow us into something bigger. And in a lot of ways they did. I mean, they definitely pushed us to do some things that we didn't like, but I can't deny the fact that, you know, we got to do a lot of awesome stuff.
In the same interview, Ian explains how Defy Media were pushing some unneeded series on their second channel so they could sell some ideas, which didn't really work with the whole idea of the channel just being Smosh. But let's take a break from talking about Defy Media for a bit and focus on something we haven't talked about for a while, the videos on the channel. They were producing videos such as Pokemon in Real Life, The Legend of Zelda Rap, Real Voodoo Doll, Pokemon in Real Life 2, Magic Keyboard, and the list just goes on and on. If any of you haven't seen these videos or haven't even heard of them, I highly recommend you watch them, especially the ones between the years 2010 and 2013, because I have no doubt in mind that people can still enjoy the great content. 2011 seemed to be a great year for Smosh because they had recently joined a company that was helping them create good and memorable content that still holds up to this day. And the fact that this was the year Smosh only had 2.2 million subscribers in March 2011, and only 9 months later they would have 3.6 million subscribers, and the growth didn't stop there. In July 2012 they had reached 5 million subscribers, and only 8 months later they had gotten over 7 million subscribers, and only 3 months after that they had 10 million subscribers. Just to put that in perspective, at the same time Smosh had 10 million subscribers, PewDiePie only had 7.2 million. In January 2013 they were placed as the #1 most subscribed channel on YouTube. I got a tweet here from Anthony to show you how grateful he was for hitting this milestone. On May 26, 2013, Ian and Anthony had both made a video to thank everyone for hitting this massive milestone of 10 million subscribers.
10 million? 10 million of you, that's crazy!
Yeah, we're sorry we didn't get to show you our dicks. Maybe when we hit 50 million?
Yeah, 50 million
Sounds good.
And still after hitting 10 million, they still grew and got incredible numbers, such as in January 2014 hitting 16 million subscribers and June 2015 hitting 20 million subscribers. So in 17 months between 2014 and 2015 they had gained 4 million subscribers, but the numbers began to slow down in terms of subscribers. But the channel was still growing, it's just the growth slowed down over time. 10 months after hitting 20 million subscribers, less time than before, they had gained half the amount of subscribers I had showed you before, giving them only 22 million. At the time, no one could see this as a big deal, and how could you? You're looking at a channel with 20 million subscribers and it's still growing and getting average views. An average viewer doesn't pay attention to how a channel slows down compared to previous years. Unfortunately, 2017 wasn't going to be a great year for Smosh, due to someone wanting to call it quits with the channel. On June 14th, 2017, Anthony had announced on his channel that he would be leaving Smosh to move on to other things on his own. Now, a lot of people at the time didn't know whether to support him or to just be upset that one of their favourite people from Smosh is leaving. Anthony had explained in his video that his creative freedom was being held back due to the Defy media taking control of the channel and deciding what they should do.
Or I guess as of today, I've left Smosh. Oh, God. Wow. This has been something that I've been contemplating for a really, really long time. And it's hard for me to admit to myself that it's finally happening.
He also explains how he needs to feel the happiness again of working on a video and actually being happy with it, rather than to just listen to someone to tell you what to do on your own channel. After Anthony announced leaving Defy Media, the main channel started to lose subscribers, but not rapidly. It was probably just because of the people that felt betrayed at the time, and was sad knowing Anthony would be gone from Smosh. The Smosh YouTube channel also uploaded a video the same day Anthony made his video. They cleared it up in that video that Anthony isn't leaving because of some argument with Ian or some personal beef behind the scenes.
I know you've probably already read the title by now, but I feel like we should just come out and say it. I'm leaving Smosh.
I know a lot of you guys are probably gonna assume he's leaving because we got in some sort of big fight or because we hate each other.
No.
But I can guarantee you guys it has nothing to do with that. That did not happen.
No,
We are still friends.
He has only left due to the Defy media holding back his creative freedom and wanting to make videos about stuff he comes up with. And on a personal level, I get that, and it's understandable to why he would want to leave. No one on this earth wants to be held back on something they want to do. But it's obvious now, looking back on Anthony, he could not have left at a better time, because on November 6th, 2018, the company Defy Media had gone bankrupt and was shutting down. Ian had explained they were all in pre-production for a video they were working on. Ian states that he has no regret for joining Defy Media because he feels like he wouldn't be in the position that he was today, which, looking back on that statement, is most likely correct. Because of Defy Media, we have content to look back on and be grateful for, such as the Pokemon series and other funny skits and music videos. On the 7th of November 2018, Anthony made a video on his YouTube channel talking about the situation with Defy Media screwing over his friends and talking about how he wanted to talk about the company for so long but didn't due to his friends still being with it, and also not wanting to put his friends in a weird situation with the company, which makes sense on a business standpoint because no one wants to be awkward with their boss, because no one likes being awkward. Come on guys, come on. On Anthony's video, he had gotten a lot of things about Defy Media off his chest, such as how they were keeping a lot of the money to themselves and underpaying Anthony and Ian because they weren't even getting a fraction for what the channel and company was making. Anthony also shows us receipts for how Defy Media owed many other people money and how they tried to take control over his personal Twitter and how they did take control of his Facebook page.
They didn't warn any of their employees that this was going to happen. They just shut down today. For, what did they say? Market conditions got in the way. What does that mean, market conditions? I've had so much to say about Defy Media for a very long time, but I've avoided saying all of it because I have so many friends that work, or I guess worked at Defy Media, and I wanted to protect them. I didn't want anything that I said to jeopardize their job security there, but you know what? They screwed over my friends today. And I feel like I can't keep faking like I'm totally cool with Defy Media as I've done for so long. In my Why I Left Smosh video, for example, I beat around the bush because I wanted to protect my friends. But now that Defy Media isn't a thing anymore, I just have to say everything that I'm feeling. I've been hiding it publicly for so long, and I feel like I just have to get it off my chest and out into the world so people really understand what was really going on behind the scenes at Defy Media.
The channel Smosh itself posted a video called Smosh is Homeless. They explained how they're all basically jobless and have just been left in the blue. Ian had stated after Defy Media had gone bankrupt, Ian had hired a consultant to help him with the situation with Smosh. He has also explained how Smosh had nearly gone to a shitty foreign company that wanted to make different types of Smoshes for the world to watch, such as an Indian Smosh and an Australian Smosh.
So they do this company-wide like conference call. And they're like, we have state of California, you know, with the law, it's like we have to give people 60 days notice. There's going to be a mass layoff. Doesn't mean everyone's going to lose their jobs. It just means that we have 60 days to let you guys know, blah, blah, blah. That was like a Friday or Thursday. Monday comes around and we get an email that says, effective immediately, Defy Media, basically as you know it, is no more. And
You all just got like in this chain email?
yes,
That's hell.
we were literally in the middle of pre-production for a shoot that was like about to happen. And we were like just all at work and we got this email and it's like, nobody has jobs anymore. I don't feel any sort of regret for anything. Like I think that I wouldn't be here if I didn't do that then.
Yeah.
Like I feel like everything led me to this point. I'm fine.
Obviously being kicked in the balls by Defy Media, Ian had to learn how to upload a video again onto the site, since they had a talent manager to do stuff for that for them. So after the Defy Media, this left Ian with a channel with 24 million subscribers not knowing how to even upload a video. But once they learned how to do all that again, Ian and his friends had continued uploading on the channel. Looking at the channel today, we can see that it is on 25.1 million subscribers, and the videos produced can't even seem to get over 1 million views. So it's safe to say this channel with 25 million subscribers has died, and it is still dying to this day. I can't tell you if it's losing subscribers or not because Social Blade have removed that feature due to the whole YouTube not being able to see live sub counts, but I wouldn't mind betting that there are still people subscribing to this channel. I guess the story of Smosh is one to remember on YouTube forever, and to show the repercussions of giving a YouTube channel to a company that actually had no idea how to treat their workers and run a company. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you did enjoy, and I will see you later.